You know that weird thing we all do, where you got a project due in 3 days, and instead of working, you suddenly feel the urgent need to clean your room, organize your email, or scroll on TikTok for just 5 minutes? Yeah, that's procrastination. And we're going to unpack it like a suitcase that's been sitting in your closet since last summer. Let me tell you about James. James had big dreams. Start a YouTube channel, launch a small business, write a book. He even bought a fancy notebook and labeled it, My Big Dreams. But every time he sat down to start, he felt tired, or suddenly decided he needed to watch just one more video for inspiration. Weeks passed. The notebook was still empty, except for the title. Maybe that sounds familiar? Procrastination isn't about laziness. It's deeper. It's psychological. So, why do we really procrastinate? Let's break it down. 1. The fear factor. Sometimes you're not lazy, you're scared. Afraid you'll mess it up. Afraid you'll look stupid. Afraid you're not good enough. And what's the easiest way to avoid failing? Don't try. Psychologists call this self-handicapping. It's your brain's way of protecting your ego. Because if you never give it your all, you can always say, well, I didn't really try. But that excuse doesn't build your future. It just keeps you stuck. 2. The instant gratification monkey. This is what Tim Urban, a legendary blogger, calls the part of your brain that loves fun and easy things. Instead of writing your thesis, the monkey says, ooh, let's watch memes for 3 hours. Instead of starting that online course, it says, you deserve a break for the next 6 months. This monkey only thinks about now, not next week, not next year, just now. But here's the thing. Long-term success almost always comes from doing a hard thing now, so you can enjoy the reward later. 3. The overwhelm trap. Ever had so much to do that you did absolutely nothing? It's like your brain freezes. There are too many tabs open, too many tasks. So what do? You binge Netflix and pretend the list doesn't exist. This is common when people don't know where to start. The goal is so big, it feels impossible. So your brain just checks out. But how do you beat it? Good news. It's not about hustling harder. It's about using psychology against itself. Let me show you how. 1. Make it ridiculously easy to start. There's a technique called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. If it takes more, just start it for 2 minutes. Why? Because starting is often the hardest part. Say you want to write an essay. Don't tell yourself to write the essay. Tell yourself to open the document and type the title. That's it. Once you've started, momentum kicks in. 2. Break big goals into baby steps. Instead of launch a YouTube channel, start with research 3 successful YouTubers. Write 1 video idea. Record a 30-second test. Your brain loves progress. Every small win releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. So trick your brain into feeling good by celebrating small steps. 3. Reframe failure. Perfectionism is procrastination in a fancy outfit. If you're always trying to get it just right, you'll always delay. Instead, aim for progress, not perfection. Tell yourself, done is better than perfect. You can always improve later. But you can't improve something that doesn't exist. 4. Set up accountability. Ever notice how you suddenly meet deadlines at work, but miss all your personal ones? That's the power of external pressure. Tell a friend your goal, or set a public deadline, or promise a small reward when you hit your target. Even better, use tools like FocusMate, where you work silently with a stranger online. Weirdly effective. 5. Design your environment. Want to read more? Leave your book on your pillow. Want to stop scrolling? Delete apps from your home screen. Want to exercise? Sleep in your workout clothes. We underestimate how much our environment affects our actions. Make good choices the easy ones. Let's get real. James, the guy with the empty notebook, he tried all the fancy productivity hacks. But what finally worked? He told his little sister he'd give her $50 if he didn't send her a photo of 1 filled-out page each night. She texted him at 9 p.m. daily. Within a month, he'd filled 20 pages. Sometimes, it's not about motivation. It's about systems. Look, procrastination is normal. It doesn't make you lazy or broken. It means you're human. But the truth is, you don't have to stay stuck. Once you understand how your brain works, you can start working with it, not against it. Start small. Take one step, then another. And when your brain says, you're not ready, just smile and say, that's cute. Watch me. If this video hit home, you're not alone. Our brains are full of tricks. And here on Fun Psychology, we unpack them one by one. So if you want more relatable psychology, explained simply and with a dose of fun, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and tell us in the comments, what's one thing you've been procrastinating on? Let's beat it together. See you in the next one.